inventory journals. So inventory journal is the main means important things in this dynamics environment, and even any of the interview you will attend, whether you have experience, whether you have freshers, whatever it is, this is a mandatory question for all the interviews. Because suppose you will explain the inventory journal properly in the proper way with simple examples, because no one will ask you what you have done in the inventory journals, what actually exactly what is the meaning of the inventory journals. If you understand with simple examples, whenever, because I am telling you, 101% interview will ask the inventory journals for sure, whether you are in finance interview, whether in retail interview, whether in SCM interview, whatever interview. This is a mandatory question for all the interviews. So, but what happened? You should understand these journals with example. So, whenever you are facing any interview, giving the example, giving the interview, you should give simple examples. Then only you can understand it. Okay. So there is a inventory management module is there. Inventory management module is nothing but stock. Means for every company, you can say that for every shop, for every warehouse, whatever it is, there is a one part is there for stock where we are storing the items. After that, what happened? We can count the items, whether in the stock the counts are the proper count is there or not, whether our item is available inside the stock or not. So what happened? What does it mean that for getting good profit, for getting the for organizing the company, for organizing the organization, the main motto is inventory management, inventory control. That means, suppose for example, you mean to say that um, you have purchased some items from vendor. Okay, you have purchased some items from vendors, and you keep this item inside your inventory. Suppose, for example, you have purchased this item on 1st of February, and you keep, suppose you can say that 100 of some items you have purchased and keep this item inside your inventory. So now is 11. Till these items are not selling, not sold out, this item still inside the inventory only. Then what happened? It will be lost for us because we are giving some space, we are giving some manpower, we are giving some electricity, we are giving some protection, everything we are giving to the particular item, but these items are not selling. That means what? This is loss for the company. So the inventory teams, the stock manager, the metal management team, what they are doing, they are controlling the inventory in the way that no stock should be there in every time. That means the flow will be very easy. Suppose you have purchased the item on 1 and the item will be received in your inventory on 2nd of February, and it will be sold out on 3rd. Then what happened? Your lead time will be very less. Lead time is your purchasing and selling time is very less. So you have, because whenever you are storing some items, we need some cost. The cost is attaching with these items for storing, for protecting, for doing extra things for the items should be in a good place. Okay. So for example, you are selling the fruit frozen items. Suppose you purchase the item on 1st of February, but you store this item till 11. So out of 100%, 50% frozen item will be gone, will be lost. Then you have lost for 50%. So that's why we are using the inventory management in this manner. We are controlling the inventory management in this manner so that what happened, the flow should be good, and we are not losing anything, and the process will be simple. So that's why I'm telling you, for every company, suppose the inventory is good, then the company getting profit in good manner. Okay, so what happened for that? For handling the inventory management, uh, we are using some journals. Okay, so journals means what? First of all, we have to understand what is journal. Journal is nothing but whatever the transaction, whatever the going in, going out, whatever the things are there, we are storing in some journals, some book. where we are storing the transactions, what is going on, because what happened at the time of year-end closing, the finance team will check how many transactions are there in journals, so that they will doing all the calculation. And after that, they will calculate what is the debit, what is the credit, and according to that, the debit should be matched with the credit. Both are same. According to that, what happened? They will find the profit and loss. Okay. Okay, so you can see there is a module is that inventory management and some US. Suppose you will get any US project or any other projects, that will be stock management. Okay, so European project, it will be using stock management. So inventory management, simple simple things are there. Saying inbound, outbound means, so the things is coming inside your warehouse is called inbound. Going outside is outbound. Journal entries, reports, period tasks, and setups. Okay, first of all, we have to go the setups. What is that in setups? Okay, so there are number of setups are there, and you will get number sequence for every setups. Whatever the modules you will get the number sequence. Okay, because the why we are using the number sequence, first of all, we have to understand the things. Number sequence is a uniquely identify for each and everything which is available in the dynamics. Whatever the things are available, these each are uniquely identified. And whenever suppose for example, you can say that you have created one journal. So it will be, suppose we have to give some uniquely identified number, serial number like that or number. So this will be journal 1. Same journal you'll create again, then that should be journal 2, then journal 3. So it will be continuously, because whenever you are searching what is my journal 1, then you can easily find out, yeah, this is a journal 1, this is a journal 2. So for this we are using number sequence. For simple way, there are so many things are there, but simple way, for this we are using the journal number sequence. So for every module there is a number sequence is there. Suppose I'm going to the number sequence, you can see for creating a bomb, there is a number sequence. For configuring, suppose I am for item number also, there is a number sequence. Okay, so you ask me now the number sequence, I will tell you how the number sequence is working. Okay, okay, okay. I am not sure. Okay, okay, let it be. Okay, so I just open one duplicate tab. Okay, so whenever, because I have already informed you the creation of product. So whenever I'm creating a product, suppose click new, you see the product number is showing nothing, nothing.
Yes.
It is showing blank because you have not set up the product. So for that, you should go to the item number. 1 second, is there any number sequence for product information management? Product number. Okay. So in product information management, there is a product number and number sequence is there. Okay, you should right click and view details. So expand all. Okay, here you can see the checkbox is showing manual, means every time you should put it manual. I just put it automatic and continuous. Continuous is anytime it will be continuous. Next time it will be extra new number. Next time it will be new number. So you can set up your number sequence in your way also. Suppose, okay, I will click a new number sequence. Suppose Pro 01. I'm giving the entity name also, or company name, whatever it is, USMF. You can USMF. Okay, so I should give the constant like that. My product should be started like that, Pro hyphen. Okay, and it should be continuous. Save it. It should be continuous. Okay, setup. So my name is Pro 01. You can change the number sequence as well. What happened? Unique sequence. Achha, this is already available. Pro 01 something na. Pro 01. This was not saved properly. Okay, okay, no issue. I'll create a new one. Not required. Well, this sum of the invoice entered not valid. You must enter. Can continue. Okay. Why this is not coming? Products underscore 100. Under something. Legal entity. Required. Okay. Continuous. Oh, this is also there. 211. What happened? 1 second. Left.
I think it's the alphanumeric
Hmm?
thing at. I think it's the alphanumeric thing at the end. Like
No,
you've
no,
given
it
1
will
to
take.
99.
No, it is taking, but the thing is, why it is not showing there? GG. GPR01. No, it is not showing. But because it corresponding the enter value key is used for create new products. Okay, okay, let me check in some other way.
Is there a different table for that?
No, 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 no.
Same.
Same. Okay. Okay, then I will choose company. Let me check why this is not happening. Not display for sure, but why? number. This one I have to delete, not required. Continuous. Continuous. Something, but delete. First of all, legal entity it will take, but why it is not taking USMF now? It's legal don't need support hyphen. Support this one. No, this is not showing. 1 second. Where is the organization administration? Okay. Number sequence. Oh, already someone is using this one. Okay. Okay. THPM someone is using. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Let's product. See. Yeah. Continuous. No, still it is not coming. Yeah. Let's see. Let me check why this is happening. Some confusion is there. It should come, but why it is not coming? Yeah, I have to give something. 3, 4. Okay. Pro 1 on 1. Oh, but it's not coming now. I need to check somewhere. Okay, I'll tell you this one why this is not coming.
Okay.
This is something different. So when we are using a legal entity, why it is not working? When it is using said, it will work. I think yesterday also when I'm doing something, it was not happening, showing some intercompany setup is there. Let's see, let's go while waste your time. This is simple one only. This is a process, but I don't know what is happening in standard. Let's see this
Okay.
one. Okay. So for where we have, okay, for everywhere, the number sequence is there where you can set up all the things. Okay. So suppose what happened, suppose I'm going to create, this is a process. This is a process only product. Suppose 900, you have to give the number sequence number. Here, said means it will be said for all the entities. Okay, it will said for all the entities. Suppose I'll keep, let's see, alphanumeric. Alphanumeric is not that, but okay. Okay, and it should be. I have to get us. Or not. I don't know what happened here. Okay, let it be.
Specific interval it's saying cannot contain,
Yeah,
but what it is, I don't know.
I don't know what is the number sequence starts here, but it should take like that 0, 1. Okay, let it be. You have to give the number sequence number. After that, you have to give the company or legal entity. Suppose this is USMF is legal entity, you should give the legal entity, or else company. You should give the USMF. What is the company you are using? Okay, there you should delete this one because suppose you have to give this company here. Here also the product number should be displayed like that. USMF hyphen like that. So you have to remove this one. Constant, because this is the constant, so you have to give the product number. Use product number should be started like that, p hyphen whatever it is. Okay, and after that how many numbers interval should be there? I have to give 4 interval. Okay, after that you have to change the number allocation, means because we have given the maximum 4 digit. After p it should be 4 digit, so you should give 4 digit only here. Okay, so this is the things. I don't know, this is this ACC01 already there. Okay, and you have to put the continuous because it will be automatically continuing once the suppose you are given the P001 is your product number. When you create next time, it should be automatically continuous P002. Okay, so this is the number sequence, but I don't know what happened, why this is number sequence not displaying here. Okay, I have to give something. Okay, so this is the way for number sequence. Suppose I'm going to the inventory management parameter. Okay, number sequence. Suppose bomb. Okay.
Maybe the code comes from somewhere else. Or it's here
Hmm?
only.
Hmm.
Code
Bomb.
could be another table or it's the
No,
same
no, no,
table.
no, no. Same only. What they, because yesterday also when I was trying something want to do that time some thing was not working, so I just ignored this one. You can see here it is showing, but why this is, you can see I have changed this bomb 01 now. For this product, something is there. Let me check. Okay, you can do the same way only. You can do the same way. It should be checked. It could have been checked, been changed. I don't know why it was not happening.
Mm.
Let me check. Let me check something deeper, because maybe some number sequence level we have to modify or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check after the call. I will check. So this is the way for creating the number sequence. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So okay, you should remove this. So ignore this one. This is something different for every journal. Okay. So we have to now go to the journals. So there is an option called inventory management journal entries. Three types of journals are there. Under item, movement, inventory adjustment, transfer, bill of material, inventory ownership change. Okay. Item arrival journal, production input journal, counting journal, take counting journal. These many journals are there. So whenever any interview will ask you, what is the journals are there in Dynamics, or what are the journals are there in inventory, you can say all the journals. Most probably movement journal, inventory adjustment, transfer journal, bill of material journal, item arrival journal, counting journal. These many journals are generally we are using.
Mm-hmm.
Inventory ownership change journal also we are using, depends upon the projects. Most probably the retail project they are using the inventory ownership change journal. That also I will tell you, because this is required for one class. This is a big complex one. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we have to go the movement journals. So movement journal means what I'm telling you. Okay. Click new. Okay. So movement journal, I'm telling you what happened. Suppose you are manufacturing the mobile phones. Okay. So when you are manufacturing the mobile phones, you have manufactured the mobile phones. You have manufactured new mobile phones, not old mobile phones. For example, new mobile phones or old mobile phones, whatever it is. So first, what you will do? You want to market this. You want to show the mobile phone in the market for advertisement. Then only the people will know that, yeah, this mobile came to the market and we got the features. What is the features? Then only will purchase, right? So suppose you are the owner of the one mobile company, you are doing the advertisement for that mobile, particular mobile. So where should you give this mobile? You should give your marketing team, right? Am I correct or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are giving this mobile phone to your marketing team. Suppose you have manufactured around 1,000 new mobiles and you have given 10 mobile phones to your marketing team for advertisement, for do the marketing in the local market or whatever the market, so that when the people will know the features, the people will interest to buy this product, new product. So earlier you have 1,000 phone, but now you have given 10 mobile to your marketing team. So now you have 990. Okay. So what happened? Here what happened? Here what happened? You know the discrepancy where it has happened. You know that. You know that 10 mobiles where it is gone. You know that the 10 mobiles has gone to the marketing team. Am I correct or not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here you know the discrepancy. So this is called movement journal. This is one point. This is one example. Second example I'm giving you. Suppose you are in warehouse. You are in warehouse. You are just checking the items where the items are there or not. So when you go to the location and you found 100 items are there, but out of 100, 10 items are damaged, fully damaged, and you scrap this item. Grab this item. So here, how many items are left? 90 items are left. And 10 items, you know the 10 items are damaged and it has been scrapped. So in the two example, what we learned? we learned that the discrepancy is known. What is the discrepancy is known. This is called movement journal. So for example, we are creating a movement journal. You can see here, the first you have to give the journal name. Journal name means where you will give the journal name. There is a path is there. Inventory management, setup, journal names, inventory. Okay. You should create the movement journal. You can see here more movement journal created here. Click new, and suppose I am click new G movement journal. I mention movement journal. Here, what are the journals are there? You have to select. Now I'm creating movement journal, create movement journal. Okay. So I'm deleting because already there. You can see everything is there. Okay. And the discrepancy here, what happened? You know the discrepancy. First 10 mobile gone to the marketing team, and here 10 mobiles scrapped or damaged. It is nothing but in finance term, it is called offset account.
Okay.
Called offset account. Okay. So here you can see the offset account when in the movement journal name, the offset account by default given. So whenever you are creating the movement journal, this account will be displayed. So for example, I'm creating one movement journal. Click movement journal. Suppose I have given I move site. Suppose 24 is my warehouse. You can see by default the offset account is given. Suppose you want to change the offset account, you can change, not an issue. You can change. Okay. Now click it OK. Journals are very easy. First, you have to understand the fundamentals, what is happening. So what happens? Suppose my item is A001, 0001. Okay.
So anytime an item is being used for consumption.
Yes. So what
That's
happens? Yeah. So suppose 10 quantities. Okay. Here he asking for the location also. Okay. Suppose bulk. This location. My 10 quantities are damaged. Damage means minus 10 quantities. Okay. It's minus 10 quantities. And because for what is it has been damage? Which account? This account are also given. The discrepancy value also given. Suppose you have to save it and you click the inventory transaction, you can see.
we add a minus over here, right?
You can add minus, you can add plus also.
Yeah.
There is some situation is there where you can see first you have to see that issue is on order means minus means what happened okay. So what happened when you are creating the purchase order, okay, when you are creating the purchase order or when you are creating the sales order, you have checked the transactions or not. You have to check the transaction. So what happened here? We are issuing means we are selling these items. That's why it mentioned issue part on order. Because we are giving minus 10 quantity, that means these items are moving out of the inventory. Moving out means outbound. Got it? That's why issue is put on order. Suppose you have put 10 quantities positive, then it will be what will be displayed in the transaction. Receipt pass mentioned ordered. I will show you. I will show you. So this is the process, and after that validate it and post it.
Okay.
The main thing is you have to understand the journal. What is the meaning of the journals? And post it.
You can have multiple lines in the same journal.
Yeah. You can do that.
In what case would that be?
There are because suppose you have number of products. You are giving number of products to the particular offset account or different offset accounts. You can do that. Suppose now you can see the transactions. What happened? The 10 quantities left from our warehouses means outbound. It has been sold. So we have to do the transaction like that. That these 10 quantities. Suppose for example, these 10 quantities we have to sold to the particular offset account, particular marketing team. Got it? my 10 mobiles has been sold by has been given to the particular marketing team. Suppose imagine this offset account is a marketing team account. Okay, so this is the offset account. Okay, suppose second. Okay, suppose okay, so I'll do one thing. Okay, so suppose voucher. Transaction details. Okay, so obviously this is a loss for us. Okay, so that's why it's go to the inventory expenditure loss. Inventory issue. Okay, so for example, I will do one thing. I'll do one thing. Give me 1 minute. It's better that I'll show you something. Where is the general ledger? Suppose 50000. Suppose is expenses not required. Okay. Suppose I will do one thing. I will create another movement. Where is the journal? Sales team. Bulk 01. I given to 10 mobiles to my sales team. I'll go to the transactions. Okay. I've given here. I've given the positive quantity. That's why it's showing purchase. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose you see here what happened. Suppose see the ledger and financial ledger. So here what happened? Sales team credited. Okay. To get means this item has been given to the sales team. Suppose it was negative quantity, then it will be debited. Suppose I'll show you negative quantity. So the thing is nothing but in movement journal what happened? In movement journal what happened? You know the discrepancy. Okay. So now what happened? Uh, it because there is a suppose whenever you have time, you should know these things. You should go to the means YouTube or Google something. Okay. You should know the debit and credit functionalities first. Okay. Because sometimes whenever suppose you don't have the knowledge about debit and credit, what happened? You will be confusing. What is debit and what is credit? When it will be, because here what happened? Uh, Sales team is the expense team. Okay. So when expense team means when it is going out, it will be always debited. Okay.
Hmm.
So and finished good inventory, it is a revenue team. So it is created. The functionality is there for debit and credit. So it's very simple one. Only 10-minute and 15-minute video is there. For there are lots of videos are there. You should go to the YouTube and find the three rules. Three rules for debit and credit. Normal, these things you should know. Whenever you after that, whenever you see the transaction, you will easily know that. You will easily know that why this is the sales team is debited and why this item is credited for inventory issue.
Mhm.
Okay, you will know that because this is a asset account, this is expense account, this is the revenue account. So that's why the functionality is there. So you should know this one. Okay, so now coming to the inventory movement journal, what happened? You know the discrepancy. Okay, now coming to inventory adjustment journal. Adjustment, what happened? Where you don't know the discrepancy, where the item has gone, you don't know. Suppose I am giving the 24 is the side warehouse. You can see the offset account here is showing disabled, is
Hmm.
blank. So now you can ask me simple example. The functionality is very same. The same like that you should give this item location, then quantity -1, same functionality. Everything will be the same only.
Mhm.
But the example I will give you, you can see the transaction also the same sold. Okay, so what is the difference between movement and adjustment? Movement, you know the discrepancy. Adjustment, you don't know the discrepancy. Okay, means you don't know where the item has gone. Where the item has gone, you don't know. So
Hmm.
for example, you go to the warehouse. You know my vendor has given me 100 items, and 100 items are there in bulk 01. Okay. Suddenly, when you go to the location, you found 90 quantities are and 10 quantities are missing. 10 quantities you don't know. Or damaged or sold out. Sold out you can easily know in transaction, but damage, missing or something happened. You don't know the where the item has gone.
Hmm.
For that, we are using the adjustment journal. So suddenly what happened, how the practical happened, I'm telling you. Suppose you are the worker, you suddenly go to the location for counting. Because auditing is happening, right? Every
Hmm.
company auditing is happening. Suddenly, your auditor came and he just count. Auditing means what? He manually counting everything. Okay. So he manually started counting everything. Suddenly found that, Mr. The 10 quantity is not available. What happened? So suddenly what you will do, you also don't know how it has been gone, where it has been gone. You don't know any idea. So suddenly you should inform your manager that sir, auditor is there in my location and he's saying 10 quantities missing or damage. I don't know what happened. So what will you do? So suddenly your manager, what he will do? He will directly do one adjustment journal. When you do the adjustment journal, suddenly the item is coming to the particular location.
Mhm.
So coming to the particular location, and after one day, he knows, Mr. This 10 quantities actually damaged. So that means after one day he knows the discrepancy. Then again he will do one movement journal. Got it?
Okay.
You got the example or not? Or else I will tell you again.
Hmm. Yeah, in case of missing, then you do movement journal,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. So not missing, miss in movement journal or in adjustment journal. What is the difference? In movement journal, you know the discrepancy. For what reason the item has gone or what reason the item is where to gone, you know everything. For adjustment journal, you don't know what happened exactly. You don't know the discrepancy. You don't know where the item has gone.
Hmm.
Okay, That's why in adjustment journal the offset account is showing disabled. If you know the discrepancy, you can put the offset account. But
Mhm.
adjustment journal, you don't know the discrepancy. That's why the offset account is showing disabled.
Then
Got
is
it?
it, it's,
Yeah.
what is it considered? Like if it's gone, then how
What is?
do we, no,
Yeah,
like
that's
how do we, does it get automatically adjusted in the on-hand inventory also?
yes. It is automatically adjusted when
Okay.
you do the. Means suppose for example, you have 90 quantities. You have actually in location. Suppose location 100 quantities. Okay. So, but when you found that the location 100 quantities are there, but when you started counting or when your auditor went to the location, he found 90 quantities are there, 10 quantities is not there. So here what happened? You don't know the discrepancy. So what happened? You do one adjustment journal and you put 100, 10 quantities. So 10
Mhm.
quantities will be added to the 90 and showing 100.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is adjustments is nothing but you will adjust the items. That's the reason. Got it or not?
So even if it's not there, that's when
Mhm.
we'll add the items, you're saying.
Yes. Even not that you can adjust the items.
Mhm.
Do one thing when you will practice now, you will create one new item, item one. Okay. Don't put any quantity. Put zero. Okay. Or put 100 quantity, 90 quantities, and create one adjustment journal for 10 quantities. You can see automatically it will be added to the 90.
Mhm.
Okay, same as movement journal. But actually what happened, these journals are using for financial purpose.
Hmm.
So you should know the transactions, how it is happening. Okay, so
Okay.
you can do practice. The main difference for movement journal and adjustment journal is movement journal, you know the offset account, where the item has gone, you know the discrepancy. Adjustment journal, this is not happening. The
Hmm.
offset account is not there.
But in movement journal, we don't, because it's being consumed, right? So,
Yes.
but we don't mention that where it is actually,
Yeah, not required.
or who's consuming it. That's
But
not, that
not
information is not captured.
not captured means it is captured. You can see that here it has been captured now. You have given the
Okay,
offset
the
account.
account, yeah.
Yeah, you
Not
have said
not the physical location
not no
or
no no
okay.
physical location also there. In financial purpose, you know this account where the item has gone, but the item will be added in the location itself.
Mhm.
Okay, so suppose I will do one thing. Production consumer release product.
No, but it's being consumed, right? So it won't be added, I think.
Where it will not add, you are saying.
In another location because it is being consumed.
1 second. Suppose G movement one. Okay. So, okay, product validate. Okay, now what happened? There is no quantity in my stock. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll create one. Sorry, I'll create one moment journal. Where is the inventory? Click new. Click. I'm giving sales team. Okay, so what happened now? You can see the moment one journal. Item number. What happened? Item. Okay. 00038. I put it automatic. Okay. Okay. Suppose minus 10 quantity. suppose I'm putting cost price something. The cost setup is not there. Let it comes. It will throw the error. Why it will throw the error? Because now you understood why it will throw the error. Hello, because in inventory movement journal, what happened? You are moving item from one location to one department. Got it? But actually what happened? I have created the item, but it is not available in the stock. So how will you move to this particular item from here to the sales team? Got it? Suppose I'll got it. Na? Suppose I'll put some on an inventory. So now you can see very carefully what is happening because we don't have any item. We can't give the item to the discrepancy team, the sales team. So now what I will do?
Quantity adjustment.
Yes, this is called adjustment journal. Okay, now I do quantity adjustment. We are adjusting the item, suppose 100. Got it?
Yeah.
We are here adjusting, but we don't know. The movement journal will know that. We don't know why we are adjusting, but the item is not available. That's why you are adjusting. That's it. Okay, now we can validate it. Now you can see the inventory transactions on order, 10 items. Okay. Now post it. Now transactions sold 10 quantities. Now you can see the 90 quantities physically available. 10 quantities go to our sales team. Go to the ledger and suppose physical ledger or financial ledger. Suppose it, okay, it will take some time. I'm going to the financial also. So it will take some time. We have to refresh the form. Okay, it will come automatically. So this is the adjustment journal and movement journal. Okay, but suppose I will do one adjustment journal. Suppose 24. Okay, same item. Okay, same item. I have to adjust 50 quantities. Okay. It will be adjusted. You can see now 140. What is the difference? What is the meaning of the movement journal and adjustment journal? Yeah. Okay, this is the way. Because suppose you are moving means you have to stock in your hand. Then you can move to your offset account marketing team or whatever it is. But adjustment journal, there is nothing required. We are just adjusting the items quantities. Okay, now coming to the third journal, transfer journal. Okay, so there are two things is there. I just give you example. One thing is the transfer journal and there is the transfer order. Okay, the name is pretty same, but the function is far more different. Okay, transfer journal is nothing. Okay, first of all, I have to give you the transfer order. We'll create it soon. What is transfer order? Transfer order is nothing but suppose your one item is your in Chennai and your destination warehouse is in Mumbai. So the site, this is Tamil Nadu site, this is Maharashtra site. Okay, site is far more different, means far more distance. So for that we are creating transfer orders. Got it? You got that idea or not? Why you are using the transfer? So here what happened? We are using another warehouse virtual. So what happened? Here what happened? Suppose Chennai is your warehouse. Here Chennai is your warehouse. Here Mumbai is your warehouse. And this is the site. Tamil Nadu is the site. And here Maharashtra is a site because site is not physically available. This is called a site. Got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But warehouse is physically available. Site never be available physically. Your Delhi is your site. Inside the site, there are thousands of warehouses physically there, but site is called the Delhi site, Odisha site, Andhra Pradesh site, like that. But inside the site, there are number of warehouses. That suppose imagine Tamil Nadu is your site. Under site Chennai, in Chennai, there is a warehouse called WH1. Warehouse is there. Here in Mumbai, MWH1 warehouse
Mm-hmm.
are there. Okay. So when you are sending one item from Tamil Nadu to Maharashtra, we are creating transfer orders. And here we can use another warehouse. This is called transit warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
This is a virtual warehouse. There is nothing warehouse is there for transit warehouse. We are using the transit warehouse because we are just tracking the items. Because this is a long route. How will you track? So whenever you are creating transport order, suppose you are suppose you have created transport for iPhone quantity 100. Okay. So what happens when you created a transport order, it will move the item from Chennai warehouse to first transit warehouse. Then again iPhone from transit warehouse to Mumbai warehouse. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
This is called transfer orders. This is called transfer order. So there is no warehouse is there physically available, the transit warehouse. This is a virtual warehouse for we are using for tracking purpose. This is called transit warehouse. This is called transfer order. We will discuss it later. Now coming to transport journal. Transport journal is nothing but suppose imagine this is your Tamil Nadu site. Inside the Tamil Nadu site, suppose warehouse 1 is there, warehouse 2 is there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Warehouse 1, warehouse suppose 2 is there. One item is there, item suppose iPhone. What is the transport journal? We are create first condition. I'm telling you so many conditions for we are creating, why we are creating the transport journal. First we are creating the transport journal where we can transfer the item iPhone from one warehouse to another warehouse. Those are very near. Got it?
Yeah.
Those are very near. This
Mm.
warehouse 1 and warehouse 2 are 200-meter away, 300-meter away, or 1 kilometer, very near distance. There we are creating means transport journal. First condition. Second conditions. We are creating transport journal where the item iPhone transferring same warehouse from one location to another location. Suppose inside the warehouse 1, suppose this is the bulk 01, this is the bulk 02. So we are creating one transport journal where the item will move from bulk 01 to 02. Got
Mm.
it?
Mm-hmm.
There we are using the transport journals. Okay. Now condition 3. We are creating the transport journal items, sorry, iPhone, where suppose, for example, this iPhone batch number is batch 01. Okay. So we will create one transport journal where the iPhone batch number will be changed to batch 01 to batch 02. There you can create the transport journals where you can change the batch number.
Mm.
Got it? Batch number is nothing but again I will tell you what is the batch number. whenever you are drinking any Coke bottles, a Pepsi or whatever bottles, behind that one number has been mentioned. This is called batch number. So, for example, you will drink any Coke bottles. After that, you will get any issue in the Coke, particular Coke bottle. So, you will call to the Coke call center and you will tell them. So, they will still ask you, can you tell me the batch number? So, you will see the batch number behind the Coke bottles. So through batch number, they will find out which site, which warehouse, which location, which production department has manufactured these items. Okay, this is called batch number. For tracking purpose, we are using the batch number. So for transport journal, we are transferring the iPhone from one batch number to another batch number. For transferring from one color to another color, suppose red to black. Transferring one product dimension to another product dimension.
How can we do the color?
Yeah, we can do that. But there is some requires some customization. In my last project, we have done that. So generally, I'm telling you because these many things nobody will tell you. What this batch number, color, production dimension, nobody will tell you. This who has done the physically the practical project, they will tell you. Whenever you will go to any YouTube channel, you can find out what is the transfer channel. You can transfer the item from one warehouse to another warehouse, which is near. But these actually practical. Generally, we are using the transport journal for regarding this only.
Okay. You mean the phone? I mean the color is red, and then you can convert it into black, or there is a requisition for red, and then
actually what happens sometimes? What happens? We are storing the item. What is the advanced warehouse? Advanced warehouse means we are storing the item in organized manner. So sometimes what happened, by mistakenly someone has put the black color iPhone into red department. So and they have done everything. They have given the batch number. They have given the mentioned the details in the system also. Got it? Now? So we have big warehouses where you put some red color iPhones into black department. So that means we can easily move this red color mobile into the red color department. You can do that. But how will you inform to the system that we have done that? Got it, na? So in generally what happened? You suppose you have by mistakenly put your books on your phones or your gadgets from somewhere, so you can take it and put there. But when something you have configured in your system, you have entry your system, how do you inform your system? You have to do something, na? You have to physically not happen, na? You have to delete this item again, put the add some there. Physically not happening. This is not in Dynamics or any other tools. We have to create one transport journal that this red color iPhone is there in black department. You have to transfer to another location where the red color iPhones are there. So what are the things we are doing for systematic purpose? Got it, na?
Yeah.
So these things is happening in transport journal. So now I'm going to the system. Transport journal. Okay. Click new. Suppose 24. Okay. Click new. 001. From site to two sites. Suppose same site from warehouse to two warehouse. You can see that here you can ask everything. Which warehouse to which warehouse you will do that. From location to location. Suppose I am moving this item from bulk 01 to bulk 02. One quantity. Okay. And suppose you can see here batch number show color. Yeah, everything is there. You can see that color is there. Okay. From color to which color?
So it will always be in minus, as you've mentioned.
Positive also there. Every journal have positive and negative value. But some journals are there. 1 second. You can see now on order to order. So what happened? suppose this item is configured in some way, so you can see the color also, configuration, size, color, style. We can change from inventory dimension to inventory dimension. Okay, so now you can post it. The journal creating is very simple. The journal creating very simple. Now, so go to the transaction. So what happened? You have transferred the item here, which has been sold, bulk one, sold, and purchased bulk two. Got it now? He sold the item. We have to do the transactions in the system. He sold the item and he purchased the items. Got it? So now what happened, that the costing also moved from this location to this location. Or else what happened? You remove the item from this location, but the cost would be there only. Suppose you have moved the item from bulk one to bulk two. Item cost is $1,000, but still you move this item, but still in $1,000 will be displayed in the bulk location. Then this will be wrong only, right? So we have to move the costing as well. So you should do these things. You should do these things here. Here in transfer journal, you can see only 2 transactions, but transfer order you will see 4 transactions. Why? Because in between one transit warehouse is there. I will show you. You should explore these things. Okay. Now coming to the bill of material journal. Bill of material journal is very simple. You know what is bill of material. For assembling the subcomponents, we will create one new component, finished items, right? This is called bill of material. Na?
Yeah.
But the interview will ask you why we are using bill of material journal. Why not bill of material? Because when you are creating the bill of material in product department, you are giving so many efforts. Means you are using your resources. You are using your versions. Which versions? Different version, different bill of material. You are giving the costing, everything you are giving. But sometimes imagine you are my regular customer. A regular supplier, customer, what is regular supplier. I am purchasing every time, every day, 4 to 5 times some items to you. For small items, not high costing, small items, 10 rupees means $10, $20 like that. For that cases, we are using bill of material journals. Because suppose we will create bill of material in product level, what happened? We have suppose you can imagine. Suppose in product level we created bill of material. So what happened? We created so many items, item 1, 2, 3, then finish item. Then after that we'll add the costing. We add the resources. For creating these things now, it will take at least 4 days. It will take 4 days. For bill of material, what happened? I am purchasing small items, means which is very less costing, and every day 4 times, 5 times, or every day we are doing transaction. That time these many things are not required. That resources, that costing is not required. Only you do one journal. Okay. Suppose you can see my finished item is, suppose what item we have created, cycle, na? Cycle, bicycle. Okay. So this is my for one bicycle. Okay, you can see one bicycle. Because I have not added the costing, that's why the costing is not displaying. Okay. For one bicycle quantity, that's why the quantity is showing positive. When I click new. For one bicycle, what is required? Bicycle handle. You can see quantity is -1. Okay. Because this is the finished item, that's why it's showing positive. But this is the items which will be gone from your inventory, that's why it's showing negative. And the bomb line is showing enable, tick. Then Tile must work because tile is there.
Are you saying that instead of creating bomb, we create
We
a
can
bomb
create.
journal?
We can create. Instead, no, because the bomb is actually what happened. Bomb is very complex one.
Mm-hmm.
This is very simple one. I'm just showing. That's why means I'm creating. But for big things for manufacturing computer, manufacturing bicycle, we are generally creating bomb only, not creating bomb journals.
Okay.
Okay. For simple things, we are creating for small transactions. Suppose frame. That is but color.
Then why is it like bicycle is one, but the other two are minus?
Because bicycle is your finished items.
Yeah.
And these items will be because when you combine these items, bicycle will be created.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you combine these items, you will take this item from your inventory.
Okay.
When you take your inventory means the inventory is going decreasing. That's why it's decreasing. After that, it will create one finished item. One finished item created means it will increase so that you can sell the item to your customer. Got it?
Right.
Now go check the transaction. What is happening? Bomb line sold. One item minus one item has been sold. Now the bicycle has been sold. So this is the here you can see here. No, bicycle has been purchased. This is a purchase. Sorry, you have to purchase this item. These two item has been sold from your inventory, and this item you have to purchase. Got it? So this is called bomb journal. Inventory ownership journal. Suppose we'll do class tomorrow, then I will show you this one. This is something different. Inventory ownership journal is nothing but we should. Okay, I will say tell the fundamental after configuration. I will tell you how will you configure this one. So generally, inventory ownership journal. What is that? Very carefully. I'm telling you, no company, no interviewer, when you are asking any journals, whatever things, they only know the movement journal, adjustment, transfer, bill of material, counting, item array. Inventory ownership journal, no one is using. Those has worked any retail project, they only know the inventory ownership journals. Suppose any interview will ask you, Misa, can you tell me the journals, inventory journals? Suppose you will keep all the journals, and suppose you will inform the inventory ownership journal also, he will be giving 10% more, 10% more means mark to you. I must tell you that because even when I joined one company now. I informed the inventory ownership journal. The product manager he is asking what does it mean that and why it is happening practically why. So he was very curious. Then he directly told me that again even I don't know the inventory ownership journal. You can tell me that what is that and how it is happening actually. So I told him very carefully this is that. So I'll tell you what is inventory ownership journal. One second. Okay. So you are going to suppose Reliance Mall. So when you are going to the Reliance Mall, okay, ignore the spelling. I think RELAINC or something like that. That will spelling is wrong, na? Reliance
LIAN.
LIN.
LIAN. Yeah.
Okay, so when I went to the Reliance Mall, so what happened? You found there are so many categories out there, so many categories. Where suppose you can say that where cold drinks are there, soaps are there. Sorry, soaps are there. Where materials are there. Somewhere means vegetables are there, somewhere spices are there. Like that, you can go to the different department. Am I correct or not? Got it? Different departments are there. But have you seen somewhere soaps are there, different soaps are there, but somewhere suppose Dove is there, Dove soap is there, DOV Dove there, and they have or somewhere perfume is there, perfume is there. You can see that the perfume they have decorized in very good manner. So everyone can see that. Am I correct or not? You have seen that. In perfume, there are different perfumes are there. But somewhere, not perfume, I'm telling you, in whole Reliance shop, it has been means decorated in proper manner with different brands, different fog brands, giving some extra advertisements like that. I'm not telling perfume, even everything. Some showcase is there. Some showcase is there. Why they are doing like that? They have different brands. Whether they have Park Avenue there, whether they have Dove is there, different perfumes are there. But only 1 or 2% they are decorized very many. And sometimes you can see that some Dove company, some fog company perfume person will come and he is uh, arranging their parts and putting some extra model parts. Have you seen sometimes? Why? Why they are doing? Because we have different brands, but only 1-2 persons are there doing because this perfume, this suppose imagine this fog, one fog means sales team, a marketing team. He is coming, he is arranging because this fog is handling by the Reliance Mall, but actually the fog is taken care by the fog company, not by the Reliance company. Got it? Once suppose 100 fogs are there, 100 fog perfumes are there. Once suppose 20 fog sold out, then the fog company will then what happened? This fog price will give to the or sorry, once 20 out of 120 sold out, then this 20 will be the price will be given to the Reliance Mall. I'm telling you what happened. Imagine, not price, I'm telling you. Suppose till now, this is the fog company only. This is not by the Reliance Mall. This is taken care by the fog company only. He given some the Reliance Mall given some space to the fog company to show your product and sell to the product. Got it? So suppose got it or not as of now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as of now, suppose 100 he has put fog products. Suppose 20 sold out. So remaining 80 will be there. 20 sold out now. Then this 20 one sold out, it will be the ownership will be changed from fog company to Reliance Mall. Got it? This is called inventory ownership change. Okay. So what happened actually? Reliance Mall. There is a warehouse called what is that? I forgot just now. Consignment warehouse. Consignment warehouse. So what fog will do? Imagine the fog company. He asked to the Reliance Mall that any persons, X persons, that I need some space in your warehouse. So I need some space in your shop so that I will put my product in your shop. And once it will be sold out, that or once it will be sold out, that much money I will give you. Suppose 100. So what Reliance people will tell to the fog company, do one thing, put 100 fog perfumes in consignment warehouse. Okay. So the customer came, suppose you came to Reliance Mall. You see that, yeah, these fog perfumes are good. So you inform to the Reliance. So I need 20 fog. So what will happen? Reliance is thinking, array, this 24 is not my name. Because how will I sell? So I will sell it. This is still in for company only, but he is putting the 100 for in my warehouses. So what happens? Suddenly Reliance company will do that. He will move 24 name, his name. Okay. After that, 24 will be sold out to you. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
That means 24 ownership will be changed from Fog company to Reliance Mall. So he will sell the 24 to you. Once you will pay the amount to the Reliance, because you purchase from Reliance, you will pay to Reliance for suppose $1,000. Then he will pay, Reliance will pay to the Fog company $1,000 for 24. Got it or not? It is literally confusing, I know that, but this is happening for inventory ownership change. Actually,
Okay.
realistic this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing the business like that only. We are thinking that this mall is very big. There are so many items are there, but actually the items are not the mall's means ownership. This is
Hmm.
something ownership they are just putting there. Once it will
Okay.
be sold out, the transaction is happening. So what happened? Reliance Mall taken $1,000 from you, but he will give you $800. So
Mm-hmm.
$20, $200 will be profit for the Reliance Mall.
Right.
Got it? This things is happening. This is total configuration in our department, in our dynamics. I will
Mm-hmm.
show you. When I will show you practically, I will easily understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now coming to the item counting journal. After that, we'll start your counting journal, nothing but the auditing. Okay. It is nothing but the auditing. You are you are doing counting. Okay. So you started counting the item. Suppose what is that? Okay. You can see when you put the item 140 is your in your on hand showing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have when physically you will go to the location, you found 100 quantities there. So how many loss? 40 quantities not there.
Mm.
This so counting journal, the name itself is saying you are counting. Whenever you are creating the counting journal, you can see 140 items are there, but you started counting when manually you started counting 120 was there. So
Yeah.
20 is not there. This is called counting journal.
Mm.
That's it. This is called counting journal. You
So
post it.
we mention on hand and we mention counted also.
Right. We mention counting. The reference is
So
counting.
this will impact the on hand.
This will actually what happened. Counting journal is not happening any financial transactions. Okay, because we are doing everything manual. This is for our perspective because auditing is happening from our perspective. Because
Mm-hmm.
systematic we are doing, but whether this is there in manually or not. Okay, for financial, it will not happen for sure.
And on hand is financial, right?
Yes. On hand means stock. How many stocks are
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
How many
So
stocks are
this won't impact, this won't change the stock
there?
because we've changed here.
Yes. So this is a counting journal. Take counting, ignore item arrival. Okay, so item arrival journal, what actually? Okay, this is some. I will tell you tomorrow. I'll tell you because this item arrival and the inventory ownership change journal. I will tell you tomorrow. But this is only the and one another is for transfer orders. Okay, tomorrow I will show you the transfer order also. But today just I will say you how it is happening. Today I told you na the transfer journals. Suppose I am sending the warehouse from 24 to 1 second. Let me check which warehouse is 32 to 11. No? Okay, 32 to 11, which is configured. Let me check. 32 to 11. Okay, these are configured. Suppose I'm moving one item for 32 to 11. This is the from warehouse. This is a to warehouse. Click it. Suppose A0001. I'm moving one quantity. Okay. When I'm moving this item from 32 warehouse to 11 warehouse, this is far more different, far more distance. You can see the created. Go to the header. You can see one virtual warehouse, transit warehouse is showing now. Got it?
Yeah.
So suppose I'm going to the transaction. You can see now two transactions happened. Two transactions happened. What? Imagine this is your 32 is your from warehouse, 39 is your transit warehouse, virtual warehouse, 11 is your destination warehouse.
Did we give the transit warehouse
I will show
number
you.
also?
Yes, no, this automatically will come. I will tell you. I just show you tomorrow. I will tell you how it is happening. So see the transaction. It is going from 32 to source warehouse to destination warehouse. Now go to the ship. Actually, ship generate picking list. Generate picking list is nothing but when any courier service is coming to you your home for transferring from one location to out location, he will give you one chart. How many quantities I will pick with you, because you inform them you should pick the TV, you should pick the refrigerator, everything there in chat. This is called generate picking list. Now you can see the transactions. Okay. Now 32 to 11. Okay. Yeah, you will pick from this tab there and put in 11 warehouse. Now pick list registration. Once the workers has handed over the picking list, he will find out, yeah, we will pick from A001 item 1 quantity. Okay, we have picked. Click update and update all. Oh, item is not there. 1 second. This is 32 warehouse, not 32 warehouse. And the location. In 01. 01. So, then we can create a new one. 32 warehouse, 11. We'll pick from 32 warehouse and put in 11 warehouse. Item is A001. Quantity suppose 1. I'll give the location. Location in 01. Sorry, in 01. In 01. From here, we'll pick the item from 32 warehouse to 11 warehouse. Save it. So now what happened? Our warehouse worker will come to your location in 32 warehouse will come and he will pick all the quantities what is available here. Click all and click OK. Now one picking list will be created and he'll carry the picking list, go to the particular location. He found that okay, he started working. When started picking work, he started. Now they are processing, they are picking the items from 32 warehouse. Okay. Now you can see handling status started, means they are work in progress. They are doing their work. Once that has been picked, click update and update all. Now they have picked the items. Okay. Now you can see the transaction. What the transaction is? Okay, picked. The item has been picked. Okay. Now go to the ship, refresh the form. Ship transfer. Once picked, they will ship. Click update all or okay, or picked quantity. What are the picked quantity? You should here put it here as option. Click OK. Okay, once it will transfer, you can see the transaction now. So now what happened? You have sold the item from 32 warehouse to whom? The virtual warehouse, transit warehouse, and transit warehouse now reserve this item. And actually who has ordered? The 11 number warehouse is ordered, the destination warehouse. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now what happened? It is in transfer. It is in process, not received yet. Click receive. Once the 11 number warehouse will receive the shipment. Once 11 number warehouse receive the shipment. Receive. Now see the transaction. What happened? Warehouse 32 sell the item to the virtual warehouse 39. 39 warehouse sell the item to the 11 or destination warehouse who has purchased the item. But in transport journal, only two transactions happen. In transport, there are four transport journals are created because of these transit warehouses. But this is called transport order.
Okay.
You can do practice all the things.
And then we can see that in 11 warehouse and this particular site, the item would go up.
Yes. The item will go up. Because these two are the only the virtual warehouses. This is only we are using for tracking purpose.
So how does system pick up 39?
Okay. What happened? We are using now 32. Go to the warehouse management or inventory management. Inventory management setup. Inventory breakdown. Where is the inventory breakdown? And warehouse. Which warehouse we are using? 32. 32. When you are creating the 32 warehouse, you can see the transit warehouse given here 39.
Okay.
Sorry. 39. Okay. So that's why whenever you are doing any transfer order, it will by default will take the transit warehouse 39. So when you are configuring the warehouse, you should give the transit warehouse.
Okay.
Okay. So this from there they are taken. Suppose your source warehouse is 11, then the transit warehouse is 29. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll go to your doubts. Where is your doubt?
Otherwise, we do have this, I think, two things remaining, like sales quotation and
the one thing is there for
matching policy, invoice
policy.
matching, and this one, item model group, FIFO concept.
Okay. FIFO concept was there, na? I will show you. So inventory costing. Because I was thinking I will give you examples, but this is the best example which I got it. Okay. Inventory costing. I'll give you the link first to you. How will I give this link to you?
You can put it in the chat. I can.
Sure. This is not active actually for me.
Oh, okay. You can email me then.
Okay, 1 second. This is the meeting link. Huh? Here I'll give you. You can read this one. The best ever. I have seen that. Best thing that means very easy thingly they have mentioned. FIFO, how will you calculate FIFO, LIFO dated FIFO weight? You have to know only the FIFO, LIFO weighted average. Okay.
Okay.
And standard cost. So what they are doing, okay, you should go through that first. I will tell you now, very easily they are giving. Why, how this calculation is happening, you will easily get it. Or if you discuss it later, it's very simple one they have given. Very clearly they have mentioned.
So you're saying that system calculates on the basis of this?
Yes.
But then what about the trade agreement and all of those things that we are already doing?
No. Trade agreement journal is nothing but we are setting a price.
Yeah.
After setting a price, they are calculating in this way. And this the 6.4 they are giving only for example. Suppose imagine how they are calculating. That's why they have given the example. These are FIFO, LIFO. These are calculating the price. They are not setting of the price. Trade agreement. These are setting up the price. Because when we are creating any item, we are giving some price, right? But model costing model, what they are doing, they are calculating the price. Calculating a price on the basis of FIFO, LIFO model, moving average, standard cost. They are calculating. Suppose the item has doesn't have any price, then how they will calculate? Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
So you should go through that. Okay. Now coming to the product configuration.
But in the interview, when they ask, so then how do I explain that? What is the item model group? What is the FIFO calculation? Like how do I, or what kind of question is asked?
Because then they are asking actually one thing. What they will ask you, because I told you the each and every means significance of each and every means the options. What are there in the item model group? They will ask you like that. And they'll ask you how many inventory costings models are there. So you can tell them FIFO, LIFO, etc. And sometimes they're asking, can you elaborate how will you calculate? So you can give this example only. You can give this example only. This is the best example ever, I say. I've seen the best example. Simple and very simple example they have given. So what happened? Actually, suppose FIFO. Let assume one shopkeeper purchased 6 items. First, and cost of rupees 50. Same 4 items, same item. Suppose item 1, he has purchased 6 items, cost of 50, and same item, 4 items, he again purchased 55. Okay, so what is the total item cost? 6 into 50 plus 4 into 55. Got it? Okay. Suppose the company now sell 4 items. So what they will do? 6 plus 4, 6 plus 4 quantity minus 4 quantity equal to 6 items. Now how many items are available now? Because you have notepad. Okay, suppose item A001. One person purchased 6 items. Okay. For cost of how many? 50 rupees.
Yeah.
Same item, 4 items he purchased. Cost of how many? Cost of suppose 55. Total cost how much? Total cost equal to 6 into 50 plus 4 into 55. Total cost. So total 10 quantities. We have calculation like that. Suppose you have sell 4 items. Item A001. Okay. What happened? How many quantities now left? 6 plus 4 minus 4 equal to 6 quantity. Got it? Not 6 plus 4 and we have sell 4 item means minus 4 equal 6 quantities left in now means we have in our warehouse 6 quantities.
But why would you do +4?
Because first we purchase 6 quantities, second we
Okay.
purchase 4 quantities, 6 plus 4. Okay, now we can sell 4 quantities means minus 4.
Okay, like total -4.
Right, na?
Okay,
Means
sure,
I
sure.
just giving the how it is happening. Okay.
Okay, okay.
First we purchase 6 quantities. We have purchased 6 quantities. Second we purchase 4 quantities. 4 quantities addition. Now we are selling 4 quantities negative because we are selling means it is going out minus. Now remaining is 6 quantities. Okay. Now what happened? What is the meaning of FIFO LIFO? How it is calculated? Okay. In FIFO, what happened? Selling suppose 4 quantities. So how will you calculate? FIFO means fast in, fast out.
Mm-hmm.
So how many quantities we have first purchase? How many quantities we have first purchase?
6.
6.
6.
Yes, this one first selling, first purchasing. This is second purchasing. So FIFO model what happened? 6 minus 4 into 50 plus 4 into 55. Got it? So we have deducted the 4 quantity in the first purchase because this is the FIFO model. Got it or not?
Mm-hmm.
FIFO means first in, first out.
Mm-hmm.
So suppose we are selling 4 quantity, 4 items. So where will deduct? Those items we have purchased first. We will deduct the 4 quantity in the first. So 6 minus 4. That means 2 quantity left. 2 into 50 plus 4 into 55. You should do one thing. You should go through that once.
Mm-hmm.
They have clearly mentioned. LIFO last in, last out means when you sell 4 items, then you will deduct the 4 quantity in the second purchase. You should read this one first because suppose I'll tell you it will be confusing now. So you should read this. They have clearly mentioned how it is happening.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now coming to your doubt, product configuration model. What is the number sequence, tracking dimension, price, setup, and item? Okay. So product configuration model. There are 3 product configuration models out there. One is predefined, another is dimension based, another is constant based. I told you when I was giving to you that day, I told you what is these 3 things. So what happened? There are 3 types of models out there. One is predefined, another is dimension based, another is constant. When you are creating the product configuration, product master, okay, product master, click new. You can see there are configuration technologies, predefined, dimension based, constant based. Okay. So predefined, suppose for example, we have one t-shirt, L size, M size, small size, extra small size. Then black color, red, blue. Okay. Then colored t-shirt, round neck, V neck. Predefined configuration. We have 3 types of configuration model in the Dynamics. One is predefined, 3 types of configuration technologies. Predefined, dimension, and constant. What is predefined? Predefined is name itself is saying predefined. You can define, you know that when you are creating the product master, you will define how many categories are there, how many what dimensions are there. T-shirt large size black, T-shirt large size red color. You are defining. That is called predefined. That's why when you are creating the product master, you are using predefined. Got it? Predefined. So you are the owner. You are the owner. How many dimensions, whatever the variants, whatever the things are there, you are the owner. You will select. Suppose you need only T-shirt large size, black color, red color. You can do that. Suppose you need T-shirt large color, black, red, blue, pink, color, round, V-neck. All the possibilities are there. This is called predefined. So you are defining before creating the product. You are defining. This is called predefined. Got it? Now coming to the dimension. Generally, we are using predefined. Now coming to dimension. What is the dimension base? Okay. So, one second. What should I take some out? Okay. So imagine you have PC in your system, in your home. PC means nothing but the computer. Okay. You have i5 processor, i7 processor. Now coming, I think i9, i10 something. Okay, you have 3 processors. And sometimes 8 GB RAM, 128 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk, like that, right?
Yeah.
Got it. And a hard drive, sometimes SSD hard drive or something SDL, something hard drive, but different things are there. Okay, so now what happened? You are creating bomb. Suppose you are creating bomb. Now what happened? Dimension base is nothing but that when you are creating the processor, when you are creating the bomb for the system, you will select which dimension is correct. Got it? So generally dimension based configuration technology we are using at the time of creating bomb. This is called dimension based. Which technology, which particular PC, which i5, 8 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk, SSD hard disk. I need that. I will create one bomb. This is called dimension based. Got it? You set up the configurable bomb with some options. You can choose between an i5 or i7 processor or 8 GB RAM or 60 GB RAM or hard drive or SSD. The real configuration is created during section of these options. Okay, this is called dimension base. Got it? Constant base. Okay, it's better that I will show you the constant base. What is, how this constant base is happening. I'll create one cell setup. Where is the cell setup? Cell setup is constant base is nothing but the configuration which is more complex. There we are using the constant base. Suppose imagine you are selling some product to a customer. No one will ask you these things. So only they will ask you, Mr. How many product technology you are using? You can say that predefined, dimension based, and constant based.
Okay.
Predefined that you can explain. Suppose that he will ask you is good, not asking, you can tell predefined the number of possibilities which we are giving at the time of creating the product, at the time of creating the dimensions, at the type creating the variance. This is called predefined. Dimension based, when we are using the bomb, when we are creating the bomb, how many dimensions, which dimension will do the setup, there we can use the dimension based. Constant based, I will tell you, then it depends upon how you will explain. Constant base is nothing but this is a complex configuration where we will do the setup in high level, in different level, in a complex level. There we are using the constant base. So now I will show you. Because already in predefined some constant based technology is there. Suppose D tax product is okay. Suppose I'm using this item is configured as a constant base, something like that. You can see how things is happening. I given 10 quantities like that. Okay. So now suppose you are selling these items to the customer. Who is a customer? 960 is your customer. Update line. That's that. 1 second best. No, not update line. This is product and supply. Product configuration model. Finance. Sales line. No, this one. No, it is in there in the update line only. Best, no. 1 second. Product no config. Okay, this item is not configured. Okay, I will take some other item. Suppose the D. I will do one thing. Okay, this item I think. Let's see. Okay. Best. Okay, till now I'll tell you that. In constant base, what happens? Suppose you are selling one selling one item. Suppose let's see bike, Honda bike. Okay. Bike. So you imagine when you are selling any product or purchasing any product, you are choosing the options. Honda bike, red color with 150cc. With you can say that 25 torque like that. So these options you are selecting when you are purchasing any item. Suppose you are purchasing any T-shirt. So what happened? You are selecting the Reebok T-shirt, then red color, medium size, then V-neck. You are selecting when you are purchasing or selling some items. These many options we are creating through constant bets.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see this is the constant bets item. Okay. So you can see any insurance is there. You can select the insurance is true, including cable, yeah, false or true. That many options are coming. You can see how many options are coming. You can see that you know that when you are purchasing item, this many options are coming in drop down. This many black, white or metal color. Speaker height, how many, what is the speaker heights? Insurance, okay, insurance period 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. These all are configured through constant base.
Okay. These are some
After
extra
that, we will
selection.
Yeah. After that, on the basis of that selection, we'll get the price. We'll get the shipping date. These many configuration is there in constant base configuration, and even these are there here. Product management, product configuration model. Okay. These many things are there. Attribute setup, constant setup. There are so many things are there. This is nobody will ask you this. Even no one has known these things.
Okay.
These are so many complex ones because I have done 2 or 3 years back one project related to this configuration model, and these things will be given by the customer. This what is their requirement they will give you. After that you will configure all the things.
Okay.
So this is all about these things. Number sequence. Okay, number sequence PO and PR. What do you need?
So for PR, like when I'm creating a PR receipt, so I mean, does not ask for a I mean, it doesn't state the default PR number, so I have to enter it. If I miss it, then I cannot post it. So
you go, okay, got it. You go to
so
the
where can I create that?
go to the PO. If you want to, the purchase order will be come automatically here. The purchase order number sequence. Okay. Then purchase quotation, request for quotation. Okay. Now purchase agreement, purchase requisition voucher. Okay. Everything is there.
Purchase receipt, product receipt is not there, right?
Product receipt also there. Product is also there. I will tell you. Product receipt. Okay, you are asking the product receipt. Even I have never done the product receipt. Let me check. The product receipt should be there. Product receipt, I think vendor invoice number is there. So generally product receipt, because in my project I have done the product receipt customized where it will come automatically. But there is no number sequence for product receipt, I think. There is no number sequence for product receipt. Because we are not creating the product receipt in different form. The product receipt is including the purchase order, right? A receipt list is there. Receipt list. And receipt is performed enterprise portal. Unique key. You can change this product receipt now. Let's see. Confirmation. This is automatic process, but it is not coming automatic. Invoice number is coming. These are coming. Let's see. Product receipt should be there, but even I have never used the number sequence for product receipt. Got it now. When I have never used the product receipt because generally in our customization, what happened? The product receipt will come automatically from customer. Okay. Yeah, this because both product receipt should be same from our level and who will receive the part.
Because here, like whenever I'm creating, I'm entering that product receipt number. So that's why I was wondering that why can I do automated? Official system. Let's see. Give me 2 minutes.
1 second. Yeah, here is the internal product receipt. Okay.
It's an accounts payable.
Yeah, accounts payable, internal product receipt. Yes, you put it continuous, I think. You can use.
Why is it saying we recommend non-continuous?
Yeah, because this is already in use. So they're used, that's why they're asking the warning whether you can continuous or not. Let's say you should use this one, that inventory product receipt. Okay, now coming to tracking dimension, price after tracking dimension. What does it mean that you are asking? Everywhere is there.
In the parameters.
Yes. Not parameters. You are asking the physical, why these physical things are there, right? Storage dimension or.
Yeah, those fields. Yeah, these. So for purchase, for sales, for physical inventory, for
Financial inventory, why it is
what
there.
impact does it make?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll tell you this one so that it is same for all, for whether this is storage dimension, product dimension, or tracking dimension. Okay. So first of all, I'm coming to the blank receipt allowed, blank issue allowed. Receipt means purchase order, issue means sales order. Okay. So what happens? Suppose you set the checkbox yes. Suppose I'm creating the storage dimension. I put the location level yes. Okay. So suppose imagine in this case what happens when you are using any item and this item is using in purchase order, their site, warehouse and location is mandatory. Okay, because these all three are active. Got it or not? Suppose you are creating one item and the storage dimension is using this item, and suppose you are doing purchasing or selling, creating sales order, there you have to mention the site, warehouse and location. This is mandatory because the site, warehouse, location is click it, tick mark is set yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Blank receipt allowed means suppose you put this location level is set yes, then the location is not mandatory. Whether you will give location is okay. If you not give, it's also fine. This is called blank receipt allowed. Got it? And same as blank issue allowed at the time of sales. Okay. Coming to the physical inventory and financial inventory. Physically inventory is I already told you at the time of item model group. Physical inventory means at the time of product receipt, at the time of packing slip. Okay. When you check it, yes, that time suppose the storage dimension is attached. Suppose the storage dimension is attached the item, and this item is using at the time of purchase or sales order. Physically, inventory is nothing but at the time of creating packing slip in purchase order, at the time of creating product receipt in purchase order, there it will be displayed the things, how the transaction is happening, what is happening, everything should be displayed in site level, warehouse level, location level. For example, I will tell you.
Displayed where?
Sorry, displayed in the product receipt level. So, okay, I will tell you that.
Okay.
Physical inventory, I will tell you that. Okay. Imagine this physical inventory site level, warehouse level, location level is set yes. So here what happens? Suppose you have created one item one. You have added this storage dimension city. Got it? There, your site, warehouse, and location is mandatory because both three are active and both physical inventory also active. That means when you are searching any item or storing any item, You have to first go to the site, then warehouse, then location. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Because here everything is active, here everything is active, physical inventory. So whenever you are storing any item, okay. So what happened? First you give the site, then give the warehouse, then give the location. Got it? When
Yeah.
you are picking any item, give the site, then give the warehouse, give the location. When you are selling any item, you give the site, give the warehouse, give the location. Got it?
Yeah.
That means physically inventory. When you are searching any item, first you go to the site, go to the warehouse, go to the location. That means what? Physically, we have to store the item from site level, from warehouse level, location level,
Hmm.
because all three are active. This is called physical inventory.
Okay.
Got it? But suppose in blank receipt allowed means, suppose you check it yes here. What happened? Location is mandatory or not mandatory. Maybe you give the location, is it fine? Not suppose you not give, this is also fine. That's why the blank receipt look allowed, blank issue allowed mentioned. Issue at the time of sales order, receipt at the time of purchase order. Got it?
Yeah.
As of now, got it or not? Physical
Yeah.
inventory blank. Now coming to the financial inventory. Okay. Financial inventory. What does it mean? Imagine. Listen very carefully because this is something related finance. Suppose, uh, okay, I will tell you. Imagine this is your site. Okay, one site is there. This is called Maharashtra site. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
This is your warehouse. One warehouse, where is it? Yeah, yeah. This is warehouse. Another warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose, imagine one item is there. One item is there. Suppose imagine iPhone or laptop, Dell laptop. Okay, Dell laptop. Now coming here, Dell laptop cost is, suppose cost you mentioned $1,000. Indian price 1,000 rupees. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
1,000 rupees. As of now, got it?
Yeah.
Now the financial inventory is nothing but how will we calculate the price? How will you calculate the price? Imagine now the site is set yes. In financial inventory, the site is put yes. Got it? Here
Mm.
also active, here also active. That means that Dell laptop cost is now 1,000 rupees only. Because inside Maharashtra, the Dell laptop is 1,000 rupees. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have put set yes only the site level, not warehouse location level. Got it
Okay.
now? Okay. Now suppose imagine here also we'll put it yes. In warehouse level also put it yes. Suppose this site is total whole Maharashtra, the Dell laptop cost is 1,000 rupees. But when this Dell laptop is coming to here, it became what? Because something transportation charges, something handling charges. something extra charges will be added. Obviously, it will be added.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because those warehouses are nearby the shipment. This is less price. Those warehouses are distance far away from the shipment. This is more price. You know that. You know very well.
Yeah.
Obviously, because when you are purchasing some item from Delhi, it is very high. When you purchase some item near your location, it is very less because the transportation charge also included. But in this warehouse, suppose imagine is 800 rupees because it is very near to your location. Suppose this checkbox set yes. Okay. So when you are calculating the costing, okay. So they will calculating on that warehouse level. Suppose you are calculating which warehouse you have purchased, this warehouse you have purchased. Now the cost is 800 rupees. Okay. Imagine I have only selected warehouse level, not site level. Imagine this city, this storage dimension, only I have selected this one, not this one. Imagine this is set no, this is set only warehouse set yes. Got it? Then how the costing will be calculated? Which warehouse you have purchased this item, this cost will be added in your costing sheet. Okay. Now suppose this both will be added, site and warehouse. How will you calculate? Now what happened? Imagine this is total cost is 1000, but in this warehouse is 1200, in this warehouse is 800. So what they will do? They will directly go to the item. They will directly go to the item. What is the item? What is the item? This is the item. Suppose imagine this is the item. Okay, they'll go to the item and go to that item model group. Check the inventory model. Okay, FIFO. So they will calculate the cost using FIFO model. Got it?
Okay.
Got it? First is site. Suppose only the site is set yes, then he will check the site cost and he will cost the model. He will do the costing same thing. Suppose we will use only warehouse, then he will calculate the cost as warehouse level. Suppose site and warehouse both set yes, then he will calculate using this inventory model. Wait, means FIFO means first, which is the first, this is the first cost. He'll take the 1200 rupees. Suppose weighted average, find the average cost and add it in the inventory costing.
So warehouse cost is first.
Yeah, warehouse cost is first.
And if location is also selected.
Location, yeah, suppose location has selected. Suppose location 1, location 2, location 3 is there. They will find out first costing here, then go to the warehouse. They will again cost the warehouse, then go to the site.
No, but you were saying that not considering site, but they're considering warehouse, right? So they'll add.
No. You confusing now. What happened? I'm telling you. Suppose imagine. Where is the storage dimension? First, I told you by selecting only site financial inventory. Okay. First, I select you. Suppose TT. Suppose. Imagine I have selected only financial transaction. Okay. Now I have selected both. I have selected only warehouse means financial inventory. Now I've selected both financial site and warehouse. Got it?
Okay.
First, suppose this product storage dimension, you can use any item, then what will happen? Okay, suppose I have selected both site and warehouse, what will happen? Now site warehouse location will use, what will happen? These three things I told you.
Yeah.
Okay, these three things I told you. Okay. So this is the thing. Suppose site is used. Suppose only the site is used. This is not used. Only site. Suppose this TT is used in your item, and you can use this item. So how the financial transaction will be happen? Only use the site level. Okay. Suppose site and warehouse will use. then they will calculate the cost by using the inventory cost model and given the cost. Okay.
Okay,
Suppose,
here also inventory
yeah,
cost model, inventory
yes,
model group is calculated, and then you
yes,
get the price
exact,
over here.
yes, exact price. So you will calculate the average cost. Suppose my weighted average is there, weighted average cost. You will give this costing to the inventory. Okay. Suppose location, because generally location no one is using. Location no one is using. I don't think so. Because even you can see that when I'm selecting location also it is not using. Because we are generally using the warehouse and site level only. Location we are not using. No, location not used. Generally we are using site level only, but sometimes site warehouse level also we are using. Okay, so that this is nothing but the only the calculating the cost to the using the costing model. Okay, price setup. Okay, price setup for item. What you need that?
Sorry, can you go back to that? There were two more fields at the end for purchase price and for sales price.
Okay. For purchase price and sales price is nothing but whatever the things you have done, whether at the time of purchase you will use or not. Okay. Suppose these things, you will use the purchase price or not. At the time of sales, creating sales, you will use this one not, because generally, practically, why we are using this one, I am telling you. This is something that suppose you have selected the purchase price, sales price. Okay. When you are purchasing any item, okay, purchasing any item, when you are creating the trade agreement journal, suppose this checkbox set yes. Got it? This checkbox set yes. So what happened? You have different prices for this configuration. Got it? You have different prices for configuration. Suppose you have used any another storage dimension. You have same item, but suppose this configuration you have added in this item have different price. Got it? Na? So, for example, what happened when you are purchasing any item, item one. Suppose this item has site level financial, physical inventory also site level. And suppose you have tell us that coverage group. Imagine coverage group also set yes. Its cost is 100. Suppose same item, financial is site level, warehouse level. Physical also site level, warehouse level. Coverage group also yes. Its cost is 200 rupees. Okay. So suppose you set yes, this is something different price. Suppose this is something different price. So this is using at the time of trade agreement journal. This is so many complex, Mr. You don't worry these things. Nobody will ask you because yeah, generally we are using at the time of trade agreement journal. It means what is meaning that the type of configuration we are giving prices. Got it now? Okay. This suppose you will use this where to the particular item and we are selling or purchasing item. This item has some different price. Suppose this many configuration we are adding any item, we will using sales and purchaser, we will have different price. Okay, so that's why we're using for purchaser for sales. Okay.
Do we usually select it or we don't select?
You can use everything. These things you can use, no worries. For purchaser sales, that doesn't matter. Okay, now coming to the price setup for item is what you are asking. Yeah. Yeah, price setup for item is what you are asking.
1 minute. So in released product, when you're creating that, so there are sections called prices. There are 3 kinds of prices that you can enter there.
Oh, this is okay.
When we're creating a new one.
Yeah. No, I'm not creating. I'll show you only. Okay.
Here you are. Yeah, release product.
Okay, when you create that. here, na?
Yeah, these three.
Yeah, this is the, suppose I am purchasing this item 100. I am selling this item, when I am selling to the customer 150 rupees. Inventory price is, suppose you can say the 20 rupees. 20 rupees means what happened? Some inventory handling, some picking items, putting there, some extra electric charges. So all the inventory price is 20 rupees. So what is my profit? 30 rupees my profit. Okay, this is the price setup.
And how does it impact the, like, where does it impact?
I will tell you that. There are 4 kind of prices there: contract or purchase agreement, agreement, item price, price. Suppose this is the standard price. Okay, item price will give here. Item price will give here. Manage cost, item price. Then trade agreement journal, you know that. Then purchase agreement, know that. So suppose you have given the standard price 100 rupees. Item price suppose 120. Trade agreement journal suppose 150. Contract purchase agreement is 80 rupees. So first calculate the purchase agreement. If suppose any item is 80 rupees, he will ignore all 3. He will take first contract. Suppose contract is not there, trade agreement, he will take first trade agreement journal price. Suppose trade agreement journal price is not there, item price is there, he will take first item price. Suppose standard item price is not the standard price, he will take the standard price first. Got it?
And this is the one that we mentioned here is which one? Standard price on the release product section.
Yes. Okay. This is a fixed price or standard price. Suppose standard price is there, but item price is there, then it will take as an item price. Suppose standard price is there, item price is there, and we have done trade agreement journal for the particular item, it will take the trade agreement price first. Suppose everything is there, we have done one contract or agreement, then it will take the whatever it is, suppose 30 rupees also, it will take the 30 rupees only. Okay. Okay, this is the flow.
Where do we set up item price? I'm sorry.
Yes, in the manage cost for any item, manage cost, item price. Okay. Here you can click new. Okay. And procurement sourcing parameter. Procurement sourcing parameter just now I shown you is nothing that much important. Purchaser type. Okay, this is something different. Okay. Okay. In procurement sourcing parameter, when you are creating the purchase order, whether this purchase is purchase order or return order, this you have to select. And this is the return action depend. This is already there in the purchase order when you're creating the purchase order. Only one thing you have to remember: when you are using any workflow in the purchase order, you should activate this one, activate change management. Then the workflow will be displayed in the purchase order header, or else it will not display. Okay. Find the purchase agreement. When you set yes, he will automatically find the any purchase order is linked any agreement or
not. By workflow, do you mean that if purchase order needs an approval from somewhere, that's the workflow.
That's the same thing. Then under delivery, suppose you accept yes. So what happens? Suppose you purchase 100 items. Under delivery, suppose you receive 80 items, he will accept. The no error will be displayed.
Right. Yeah.
Except over delivery means 100 items required, but you received 120, then it will not accept and show any error. And these are the same, only price, everything is same. These already I have told you at the time of number sequence already. Margin alert. This is not required. This is not required. This is also not required. Vendor collaboration is a different module. Ignore this one. So this is generally prompt when specify vendor invoice account, prompt quantity, find value, automatically recalculate, purchase update. We are not using why these things are there. Enable changes a bit to address purchase. Okay, keep purchase order via purchase equation draft approval status. Created purchase order created via purchase equation draft approval status. Okay, these are not required. Where I have not even used this one. These are not required. Okay, and badge of what kind of badge of you want?
Just I want to know that can I create it myself? Like,
Yeah, you can create any time. Suppose you click purchase order, you are creating one purchase order.
like what is the setup? Where do you enable it from?
No, there is no setup. When you create any purchase order, so what happened? Suppose you are creating a purchase order, a particular vendor. Yes. Badge job generally why we are using the badge job? Because suppose we have at a time in practically what happened, we have at a time 1,000, 2,000, 20,000 purchasers are there. Okay. Suppose you will run without batch job, what happened? The system will get hanged. The 20,000 will be running, it will be hanged. So when you run the batch job, the things will be running behind your system, behind your environment, and it will do work simultaneously. For that, we are using the batch job. Okay.
But it is like it's required to automate a process, right?
Yes.
That job.
Suppose I'll to confirm the. There is option will come batch job.
Okay.
You can click batch job, it will run. After that, you will go to the system administration. That is good. And now go to the receive. Here you can see the batch. Okay. You click it batch, then it will run through batch job. Batch processing set yes. Click it OK. Then go to the system administration. Setup, not setup, is there in inquiries batch job. Okay, now coming to the who has I have run filter my name. Let's okay, and 28 today is 11 na. 1 second. What product receipt? What is the batch job name, number, name?
So what is actually happening when you're trying to enable this?
Actually, what happened? Batch job and sorry, okay, I have not clicked okay actually. So batch job and normal processing is only difference. Suppose you are running 10 purchase orders, then no need to run the batch job. But suppose you have 100 or 1,000 purchase orders. So what happened? Once you run the directly you will run without batch job. What happened? The system will be get hanged. It will not proceed further. So when you run the batch job, that you can see that the product receipt posting job is added in the batch queue. So it will be run in the batch job. Okay. Nothing, same process, same thing will happen. Nothing will happen extra. It will run through the backside. It will be executing slowly. It will be executing 50% progress. Now 100% progress. So generally we are using the batch job when we have lots of data. Then we are using the batch job. Got it? So lots of data.
But here, like we are actually creating the PO and then the PR, right? Process wise. So you're saying that I can, like do
Yeah,
a
yeah, you can
duplicate
do
window
that.
and then create another one?
Yes, you can do that. So the batch job will take some time. It will run thoroughly, slowly it will run. Once it will be done, then it will the status will change to received.
It also would run on a scenario if I want to send a report to management at a particular day or time. Will that?
Yes, we can do that.
That
Yeah,
can
yeah.
also be automated through a batch job.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Okay, so there is a recurrence is there. You should set up the recurrence. It has gone. You can go to the batch job when you click the product receipt now. When I click the batch, that batch processing, go to the downside, click there. There is a recurrence is there. It has not confirmed receipt. Recurrence is there. You have to set up the or the date when you will receive this, when it will be completed. Everything will be there. You should try
So like
once.
the on-hand inventory report, if I want to send that to the management every week, like once a week, so then I can automate that, right, through batch job, and they can it can be sent to them.
No, that is something different. That is something different. There is a scheduling, time scheduling is there option.
Okay.
There you can schedule automatically. It will go to the on that particular date. There is not required for batch job.
Okay.
Okay, this is not required. So there is something different. Scheduling is there. So suppose in header, there is something scheduling. Delivery date, delivery terms, shipping carrier. There is something is there. Payment schedule. You can see that payment schedule. Okay, so means before 3 months it will throw one warning or which date you have to send that purchase order. There is that is setup is something different.
Okay.
Okay, it will take time for batch. Yeah, 100% now. Error is something. Error is there. Multi-threading, posting info log task, something error is there. Okay. Something issue is there in batch job, but suppose I will receive directly, it will not throw any error. Okay, any error is there. Oh, we have changed the number sequence as continuous. Oh my God. Account payable. We have changed the number sequence as continuous. That's why I throw the error.
Of the receipt. Okay.
Internal block receipt. Because these are already used things. You can't change it. Throw the error.
Okay.
Or if you will create a new one, you can get it. Okay, you can go through that. You can go through that. Tomorrow we'll discuss the sales quotation and what next actually. What else?
Price agreement.
Yeah, price agreement done, na?
Or
The
purchase
trade
agreement.
agreement done.
Okay. No, there were two agreements, right? A sales agreement or purchase agreement, I think.
So the purchase sales agreement, the same only. The process would be the same.
Okay.
Sales agreement. What are the processes there in purchase order? The same. The quotation, the sales agreement. We'll see. Not an issue. But the process would be the same only. Same process. There is nothing difference. Yeah, you should go through that. Once you should go through that, the process would be the same only.
Okay.
We'll see tomorrow. We'll see. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Tomorrow you'll take the class?